Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Mad Trippin'. On this episode we're going to go see Doctor Strange 2. It is 89 degrees at 4:35 p.m. on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in Phoenix. Are you ready? Let's start tripping. So the reason I'm doing this episode is every summer since the start of 2013, I actually went before that with Midnight Bob, but Midnight Bob and I had a tradition of going to see a movie once a week during the summer, at least during the summertime. We'd go see a movie once a week. When my nephew Johnny got a little bit older, we started taking him with us, and it became a tradition since 2013. Of course, Midnight Bob passed, but Johnny and I still do it. Now, we weren't too picky on theaters until around 2013. We used to go to AMC, but then we started going to the Harkins because it was a little bit closer to Midnight Bob's house, and he rode a bike, so he could get there fast enough. And that started kind of our tradition with going to Harkins theaters, but that was at the old Christown, which is now Spectrum Mall. And since Midnight Bob passed and Johnny and I were on the northern side of town, we started going to the Harkins Theater right around 32nd Street and Bell Road. It's just a little east of 32nd Street. Well, they closed that one down this year. I don't think it was getting a lot of business before the pandemic anyways. Then when the pandemic hit, it just kind of slowed everything down. So now we're trying out a new theater. And this is the same Harkins Theater, same company, but we're trying out a theater on Happy Valley Road and I-17. Let me just give you a little quick panorama here. So to get here, you pretty much just take I-17 north or south, depending on where you're coming from. Get off on Happy Valley Road heading east. You can see the freeway right up in there. The freeway is going this way. You get off on Happy Valley Road going this way, and it'll take you down to, let me look at the name. So they call this area the Norterra area. I don't know if it's not a city or a town or anything. I think it's just like the mall complex area. It's called Norterra, Norterra. And that's located right after you get off the I-17 here, east on Bell Road, east on Happy Valley Road. And as you come in here on both sides of the road, on the north and south side, you're gonna have plenty of restaurants, fast food places, shopping, dining, entertainment. It's a big area like that. It's spread out pretty well. I'll give you a shot here going towards the back. Just over right across not even across the street, but right across the way from me is the Texas Roadhouse. We ate at Carl's Jr. There's a Subway, there's Mellow, something, mushroom, pizzas, Five Guys burgers, Zupa's Cafe, all types of stuff here. If you're hungry, you can come down, grab a bite to eat, and go see a movie. And then after all this is done, I'll tell you what we thought of the movie. Now, the reason we like going to Harkins Theaters, one was for the convenience for Midnight Bob, but the reason we kept going after he passed on and Johnny and I kept going was that the Harkins Theater has a little arcade in it with about 4 or 5 arcade games and a picture booth. And we like to have that picture booth since 2013. The first week that we go, we take a picture, and then the last week that we go, we take a picture in the picture booth. And then if any time during that somebody new comes up with us, we'll take a picture in the picture booth with them there also. So we like to take those pictures just to commemorate, the time that we had here. And like I said, we take one at the beginning and then one at the end of the summer, and then any time in between where somebody new shows up with us. So Johnny's inside playing video games right now. That's what he likes to do. We already had Carl's Jr. That's our normal routine. Go get something to eat. Let him have a half hour to play video games. He still likes to do that, even though he's 19 years old now, and which I enjoy myself too, I ain't gonna lie. And then we go in and get our movie. Now we have the Harkins rewards card here. So we pay the extra money to get the popcorn perks, which we use during the summer. We always get that free medium popcorn. And then we get the cups. The big drink cups. And Johnny's just texting me right now. Must be getting close to movie time or he's out of tokens. So I'm going to head on in. I want to make sure I see Maverick. Get that in the picture. I want to make sure I see that this summer. That's going to be one of my summertime movies. The Bad Guys is already out. Memory's already out. Massive Talent's already out. And then, of course, this is the one we're going to see today, Doctor Strange 2. I just watched Spider-Man and, No Way Home yesterday. It was pretty good. There was a couple little things that kind of I didn't understand when they put the spells all back together. But it was a pretty good movie. So right now we're heading into Doctor Strange, into the Multiverse. Here we go. So I thought I hit the record button, but I did not, so I will give you my review right now as we look at a beautiful Arizona sunset. I like to use dollar signs in my reviews, so I give this movie a 5 out of 5 dollar signs. I thought it was excellent. Definitely worth your dineros, so go and spend some of that money and pump it back into the economy. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. You are much appreciated. And remember, never stop tripping.